Hey third graders, it's me, Mrs. Smith. Today we are doing Unit 4, Lesson 12, which is on pages 249 and 251 of our math book. So go ahead and get that out and then we can get started. In this lesson we're talking about ungrouping to subtract. So earlier we did a lot of regrouping or making a new group of 10 or 100. And to subtract, all you have to do is the opposite of that. So before, when we were grouping things up together, now we're breaking groups apart. Everything else is pretty much the same. We're using groups of 10 and 100. Things are joining different place values. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. One thing that we're also doing with this is using proof drawings, and it looks a little complicated, but don't worry, it's really not that bad. So let's jump into it. Solve each problem, show your work numerically, that means with numbers, and with a proof drawing, or with proof drawings. Lakeisha bought a box of 500 paper clips. So far, she has used 138 of them. How many are left? So she has this total amount. She's used some of them, and there's some of them remaining. So we're going to take the total, remove the amount that she's used, and then we will figure out how many are left. So let's start with the numerical version, and we could do that over here. Let's do 500, take away 138. Okay, if you have 0, how are you going to take away 8? You can't. So you have to look into your tens place, and you're like, oh, but there's nothing over there. So then you look over in your hundreds place, and you take this group of 100 or 500s really, and you're going to leave 4 of them there. The other 100, you're going to move it into the tens place, but it's not just 1 10, it's 10 tens, right? So then you have 10 tens. You're going to leave 9 of those 10s there, and 1 of them you're moving into the ones place, so now you have 10 ones. Now, what all that was ungrouping, right? We took a group of 100, turned it into 10 tens, took a group of 10 tens, turned it into, or took a group of 1 10 and turned it into 10 ones, right? So we just broke those little groups up. Now, we have 10 take away 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and we're left with 2, right? And that's fine, easy breezy. Now we have 9 tens take away 3 tens, and that is 6 tens, and 4 hundreds take away 100, and that is 300. Okay, so we can write 362 paper clips. Okay, now to draw a proof drawing of that, it's basically the same thing. What you need to know though is you're only going to draw the total, and you'll draw some ungrouping, and you'll cross out the 138. You don't need to draw 1 100 box, 3 10 sticks, and 8 ones. You're just going to cross those out. So 500 looks like that. And I'm going to change color so it's not confusing. You have 500 boxes, and we want to get rid of 138. Well, I can't cross out 8 ones. I don't have any ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my groups of 100, just like I did here, and I'm going to turn it into 10 10 sticks. 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of those 10 sticks and turn it into 10 dots of 1. 5 6 7 8 9 10. And right now we still have 500, right? If you have 10 ones and add that to 90, that's 100, and then add that to 400, and that's 500, right? So still 500. From here though, I have enough things to work with to actually remove my 138. So first I'm going to take away 8 ones. So 1 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm left with 2 1s. And then I'm going to cross out my 3 10 sticks. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 10s. And then I'll cross out my 100. So then I have 300 left. And you'll notice, just for the sake of having a neat picture, I use an X for my ungrouping when I'm turning 100 into 10 10s and turning a 10 stick into 10 1s. And then I'm using just a slash to cross things out. Okay, so 360 and 2 is the same thing as 362. All right. Let's do the next one together, and then if you're feeling good, we can try the last one on this side of the page on your own. We'll see how that goes. Okay, a movie theater has 400 seats. At the noon show, 329 seats were filled. How many seats were empty? So if there's this many seats total, 400, some of them are filled, some of them are empty. If we remove the ones that are filled, we will be left with the ones that are empty. So I'm going to do 400 minus 329, being very careful to line up my place value. 0 take away 9. If I have 0, can I take away 9? No, I cannot. So I need to do what? Ungroup, right? I look over here. Nothing in the tens place. No need to panic though, because fortunately we do have 400s. So we can leave 3 of those hundreds, and now we can have 10 10s. And then we can leave 9 of those 10s, and now we can have 10 1s. Because we just moved them over. We scooched them over, right? So now I have 10 take away 9, and that's 1. 9 take away 2, and that's 7. And 3 take away 3, and that's 0. So we're left with 71 empty seats. Okay, now let's draw that picture. So we have 400, and then I'll use my orange pen to do my ungrouping. I'm going to turn one of my hundreds into how many 10 sticks? 10, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then I can turn one of my hundreds, or sorry, one of my tens, whoops, into 10 ones. And now I can go ahead and do some subtraction. So I'm trying to get rid of 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 10s. 1, 2. That leaves me with, oopsie. I wrote 9 because that's how many I crossed out. I have 1 left over, so 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 10s is 70. And then 3 hundreds. So no hundreds. So 70 plus 1 equals 71. 71 empty seats. Okay. Now, if you're feeling good, go ahead and try this one. And then hit pause, try it, and hit play when you're ready to go along with me. At the start of the school year, Psycho had a brand new box of 300 crayons. Now, 79 crayons are broken. How many unbroken crayons does Psycho have? So, what's our total here? 300. And what are we removing? The broken ones. Lining up our place value. And then we will find the unbroken crayons. Now, before I do this numerical version, I'm going to start with my picture. How many 100 boxes? 3. I turn one of my hundreds into what? 10 10 sticks. 7, 8, 9, 10. I turn one of my 10 sticks into what? 10 circles of 1. Okay, now we're getting rid of 79. So 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 1 left over. And then we're getting rid of 7 10 sticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're left with 2 10 sticks, which is 20. And no hundreds, so we're leaving our 200s. And we're left with 221. Let's see if it's the same if we do it in numerical form. So 0 take away 9. Not gonna work. Have to ungroup. Look over here. Nothing to do with that. So we come over to our hundreds. We leave 2 of our hundreds, and we bring over 1 of the hundreds to turn into 10 tens. And then we turn 1 of those 10s into 10 ones, leaving us with 9 tens, just like we did there. Same thing. Now we have 10, take away 9, which is 1, 9, take away 7, 2, and 2 take away nothing, which is 2. 221 equals 221, so we have 221 unbroken crayons. Okay, flip that over and let's take a look. We're continuing with this. If you're feeling good, you can go ahead and try these. If you want to stay with me though, that's totally fine. So, same idea, numerically improved drawings. The students at Freedom Elementary School have a goal of reading 900 books. They have read 342 books. How many books do the students have left to read? So you got your total of 900. They've already read 342, and this amount is what's left to read, and so we can find that by taking the 900 and removing the 342. So 900, almost wrote that upside down, 342. Take away, I'll do my picture form. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I'm going to, I'll do picture form first. I think it's kind of fun. I love to draw, any excuse, right? Okay, so we're going to take 1 of our hundreds and turn it into 10 10 sticks. Then we'll take 1 of those 10 sticks and turn it into 10 dots of 1. Then we are trying to remove 342. So we'll start with our 2. Boom, boom, which leaves us with 8 ones. And then we're removing our 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving us with 5 10s, also known as 50. And then 300, so 1, 2, 3, leaving us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. Okay, 558. Let's see if we get the same thing. So we have 0. Can we take away 2? No, we cannot. We need to go over here. There's nothing there. So we go over to our hundreds place, just like we did over here, leaving 800. Having 1 of those hundreds join the tens place as 10 tens. Leaving 9 of those 10s, having 1 of those 10s join the ones place as 10 ones. 10 take away 2 is 8. 9 take away 4, 5, and 8 take away 3 is 5. So either way you do it, it's 558 books. Okay. Number 5. There are 500 fiction books in the Lee School Library. There are 179 fewer nonfiction books than fiction books. How many books are nonfiction? So, you might need to take a moment to process that. So I like to do comparison bars just to help us. If you've forgotten how to do comparison bars, no worries. So we have our fiction books and nonfiction books. What is there more of, fiction or nonfiction? If we know that there is 179 fewer nonfiction, then we know we have more fiction, right? So fiction gets the big bar, nonfiction gets the little bar. We know that fiction has 500, and we know that the difference between the two is 179. So that's what goes in the bubble. And then by taking that 500 and subtracting our 179, we'll be able to find our number of nonfiction books. So let's set that up. 500, take away 179. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do some ungrouping. I'll use my orange pen for both ungroupings. So take one of our hundreds, turn it into 10 10 sticks. Take one of our hundreds, leaving 4, turning that into 10 tens. Take one of those tens, turn it into 10 ones. Take one of those tens, turn it into 10 ones. Then 10, take away 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're left with 1. Boop. 9, take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1. This one. 20. 400s, take away 100, left with 300. 321. Either way. So 321 non-fiction books. Alrighty. The students at Olympia Elementary School collected 1,000 bottles for recycling. How nice of them. The students at Sterling Elementary School collected 768 bottles. How many more bottles did the students at Olympia collect? So once again, I'm going to set up a quick comparison bar. So who did more, Olympia or Sterling? Olympia did more. Sterling gets the smaller bar. We know Sterling had 768. We know that Olympia had 1,000. We can find the difference by taking the 1,000 and subtracting the 768. So let's go ahead and do that. Even though, like, this whole page has been subtracting, you never want to just assume that just because a previous problem was about subtracting, that this one must also be about subtracting. It's always good to make sure that you're understanding your question. Okay, so a 1,000 bar looks like that, right? So let's go ahead and do some ungrouping. Here we go. Okay, so 1,000 we can turn into 10 hundreds. $1,000 we turn into 10 hundreds. Same thing. One of those hundreds we turn into 10 tens. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leaving 9 of them. So now we have 10 tens. One of those 10 sticks we turn into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Now we can go ahead and subtract. 768. So 10 take away 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaves us with 2. 9 take away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaves us with 3. Tens, right? 9 take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves us with 2, and our 1,000 is already gone. So here we have 200 plus 3 10 sticks plus 2 ones, 232. Isn't that neat? All right. Now, let's go ahead and try the next page. If you're feeling awesome about this, I would like you to maybe try the first 4, so you can pause, go to here on your own, and then hit play and correct it with me. If you are not feeling good, you just stay with me, okay? I'm going to make the proof drawings here optional. So if you want to do them, you can. We just did a bunch of them though, and they are kind of time consuming. So it's really a personal choice at this point for right now. Okay, so 0 minus 1, will that work? So we go over to, well, first we go to our tens place, there's nothing there. So we go over to our hundreds place, we're gonna leave 700s. We're going to bring over 10 tens. We'll leave 9 of those 10s, and now we have 10 ones. 10 take away 1, 9. 9 take away 9, 0. 7 take away 3, 4. I think I'll do my proof drawings for like the even ones. How about that? Just in case someone wants to make sure they're doing it right. Okay. 0 take away 3. No, can't do that. Nothing over here, so we go over to our hundreds place, leave 400. Take 1, turn it into 10 tens, have it join the tens place. Leave 9 of those 10s there, they're fine. Bring 1 of those 10s over to the ones place. 10 take away 3. Here, let's just draw that out real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. What we've just done there was we turned 1 of these into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then turn 1 of those into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take away 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. And that leaves us with 7. And we'll take away 3 tens. 1, 3. There. And that leaves us with 6 tens. And then we'll take away 3 hundreds. And that leaves us with 100. So there you go, 167. Okay. Alrighty. 400 take away 217. So I know I have to ungroup. Now you might be noticing if you have a bunch of zeros in a row and you're trying to do this ungrouping all the way to the ones place, the very smallest place value is going to have the full 10. Everything else in between is going to have 9. So when you're going across a bunch of zeros, it'll be like whatever. This is reduced by 1, so 3. And this one's going to go to 9, and that one's going to go to 10. If that confuses you, just do it this way. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a little way to save a little bit of time. 10 take away 7 is 3. 9 take away 1 is 8. And 3 take away 2 is 1. Okay? And then let's do this one right here. 900. I always like drawing things that are 9 in this 3 by 3 thing. Because 9 is 3 squared, right? And it makes a square, 3 by 3, right? So fun. Okay, now we're going to ungroup. So turn one of these into, keeps rolling that way, 10 sticks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn one of those 10 sticks into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll cross those out. 1, 2, 3, crossing out 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is 2. Cross out one of those 10 sticks, boom, and that leaves us with 8 left, 80. And then 8 of these hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all of them, so there's no hundreds left. Okay, so that leaves us with 82. Okay. Let's do these kind of quickly because I have a meeting in a couple of minutes, all right? So, let's see. We got 500, 9 10s, and 10 ones. 10 take away 5, 9 take away 7 is 2, and 5 take away 5 is nothing. Here we go. 600, 9 10s, 10 ones. And if you think about it, 600 plus 90 plus 10 is 700, right? 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 4 is 5. And 6 take away 2 is 4. Right? This one right here. Ungrouping. So 1, 9, 10. 9 from 10 is 1. 9 take away nothing is 9, and 1 take away 1 is nothing, right? Nothing left over. Just 91. 800, so 700, 9 10s, 10 ones, 10 take away 9 is 1, 9 take away 1 is 8, and 7 take away 5 is 2. You can go ahead and do this word problem in your math journal. It says write a word problem that is solved by subtracting a 2-digit number from a 3-digit number that has a 0 in both the 1s and 10s places, then solve the problem. So for example, that could be something like, I have 200 kittens, 87 kittens get adopted. How many kittens do I have left? All right, let's flip this over. Now, you can make proof drawings if you need to. The important thing to remember, though, when you're doing these is you're lining them up correctly by place value. If you do any other arrangement, you're going to get it wrong. So let's go ahead and write these all in lined up form. Okay, 912 and 265. Now, we just did a whole bunch of things where you had to ungroup like all the time. It's not every case that you do need to ungroup. Sometimes you don't, and that's totally fine. So you just have to know when you do and when you don't. And it's if the bottom number is larger than the top number. So if you have 2, can you take away 5? No. So you have that 110. Join the ones place, and now we have 12 take away 5, which is 7. 0 take away 6, 0 take away 6, not gonna work. So we have 8 hundreds, and now we have 10 10s. 10 take away 6 is 4, and 8 take away 2 is 6. All right, 323 take away 147, and it's always the first number is on top and the second number is on the bottom for subtraction, right? 3 take away 7. You have 3. Can you take away 7? No, you cannot. So you got to ungroup. So you leave one of your 10s. Now you have 13 take away 7. That's 6. 1 take away 4. Will that work? No. So you have to ungroup. Over here, leave 2 of those hundreds, and now you have 11 10s. 11 take away 4 is 7, and 2 take away 1 is 1. Right. 280 take away 136. 0 take away 6. Nope, gotta ungroup. So we're gonna leave 7 of those 10s. Now we have 10 ones. 10 take away 6 is 4. 7 take away 3. Yeah, that's fine. That's just 4, right? No problem there. And then 2 take away 1. Also fine. Just 100. Right? Okay, 489 take away 263. 9 take away 3. Will that work? Yeah, it's just 6, right? 8 take away 6. Will that work? Yes, it's just 2, right? 4 take away 2. Will that work? Yeah, it's just 2. That's fine. Okay, here we go. If you're feeling good, try these last 4 on your own. If you want to stay with me, you're welcome to stay with me. 4 take away 9. Not gonna work, so we have to ungroup. Come over here. Leave 4 of those 10s. Now we have 14 take away 9, which is 5. 4 take away 8. Not gonna work, so we have to ungroup. Leave 600s. 14 take away 8 is 6. 6 take away 3 is 3. 365, that's the number of days in the year, huh? Okay. 2 take away 7. No. We gotta ungroup. 12 take away 7 with 0 10s, that is 5. 0 take away 3. Leave 800s, now we have 10 10s. 10 take away 3. 7. 8 take away 4. 8. Oh, I almost wrote 8. No, 8 take away 4 is 4. You gotta be careful. Even if you're trying to move fast, you still gotta be careful. 1 take away 8. Not gonna work, so we have to ungroup. So now we have 11 because we left 3 of those 10s over there. 11 take away 8 is 3. 3 take away 7 is what? Not gonna work, so we have to ungroup. We leave 200s. Now we have 13 take away 7, which is 6. 2 take away 1 is 1. Okay, last one. Give it a shot. All right, let's go. 3 take away 4. No, not gonna work, so we have to ungroup. There's nothing there though. Do we panic? No, we don't cry. We just look over in our hundreds place, and there are fortunately 600, so we leave 500. Then we have 10 10s. We leave 9 of those 10s. Now we have 13 ones. 13 take away 4 is 9. 9 take away 6 is 3. And 5 take away 4 is 1. Good job, everybody. That's it for now. I'll catch you next time. Check if you have an assignment, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.